Greetings everyone, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Pokédex Journal, or whatever name I come up with. Trademark, hashtag soon, maybe, who knows. Today we are going to be opening something very exciting, I think. Something that me and my girlfriend both have been looking at and think, that's adorable. That is so cute. But before we get to that, let's say hello to my first PSA slaps ever. So, in general, I don't mind PSA, but I don't like the idea of sending cards to be graded, only to be disappointed when you don't get a 10, because, you know, a 10 is where the money is at. So I'm the kind of person that will only send cards to be graded just to keep them in good condition or just keep them, you know, safe. And also because this is my first few cards, I wanted to see what it would be like. So they came back. I have 2 cards. I'll start off by showing the not so special one, because the other one is actually pretty special. This one is, I'm gonna hide the score just for fun. This is one of my favorite cards of all time, Mega Gardevoir from the Radiant collection, from the Celebration set, I believe. I didn't pull this myself, I bought it, I saw it, I didn't know it existed, and I bought it about a year ago, so before it got as expensive as it is now. I maybe paid like 100 for it, it's like 500-600 now. So just one of my favorite cards, Gardevoir, one of my favorite Pokemon. You have the shiny Gardevoir, which has like the black dress and the blue hair, and then the normal Gardevoir. And I just think they look really, really cool together. One of my favorite cards of all time. And the grade it got was an 8. Nothing like amazing, that's fine with me. Would it be cool to have it in a 10? Yeah, sure, but this one is mine, and I don't really mind having a not 10 card. I just love this card. I think it's cool. The reason why it got an 8, I'm not sure if you can pick it up on camera, but on the top right side, there's a small white spot there. And then there's also a little bit of a dent / white spot up on the left corner. And then maybe a little bit at the bottom left. And that's basically why it got an 8. For the front side, it might have some damages that I am unable to see. Another thing I don't really enjoy about PSA is that they don't tell you what's wrong with your card unless you pay like $100 extra or whatever. It's pretty insane how much extra money you have to pay for them to tell you why it got the grade it got. There's a real chance I could crack this open, send it in again, and then it gets a 9. And that's like that part of the process I don't understand, okay? That's just my personal thoughts on PSA. If you enjoy PSA slaps and want to have more of those, that's completely fine. I will probably also get more PSA slaps in the future. I just don't do it to get a 10. I just do it because I have cards that I think are cool and want to try and keep them in like a sealed condition kind of situation. The next one, however, I'm going to show you the back. As you can see, very, very damaged. And I was a little unsure if they would actually grade this card, but luckily enough, they did. And as you might be able to guess, this is a PSA 1. PSA 1 is in a bit of a special place because people usually only care about PSA 10s. But there are also those that collect PSA 1 cards because it's a bit of a novelty, right? The card has to be in bad condition to get a PSA 1, but at the same time, it cannot be in so bad condition that they won't grade it. So PSA 1 is actually kind of more rare than a PSA 10 because it's harder to have a damaged card that will still be graded and get a 1 than it is to get a PSA 10. And people just generally don't bother with a PSA 1 because they know it'll get a bad grade and they don't want to take the chance. However, I had this really cool card that I actually got for free because I bought a bunch of other stuff at someone and they just had this one lying around and they gave it to me. This is another one of my favorite cards, which is why I sent it into PSA. This is the Gardevoir Sylveon Tag Team alternate art back from Unbroken Bonds. Super, super cool card. Yes, it is very, very heavily damaged. That is why it got a PSA 1. But I also found out that this is a Population 2 card, which means that out of the 2 PSA 1 graded cards in the world, I have one of them. And I think that's pretty neat. So yeah, that's my first experience with PSA. Just wanted to share that real quick. Now, let me show you what we're opening up today. It is, of course, more Prismatic Evolutions, but it's not these packs. It's the packs inside of this bad boy right here, the Accessory Pouch Special Collection. Got my hands on not just one, but 2. One for my girlfriend, one for myself. This one is mine. We already opened up the girlfriend's. We didn't get anything amazing from those packs. We did get the Eevee Master Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Eevee Master Ball. Yeah. So we did actually get something pretty good from those packs, but nothing amazing. And that's, of course, just to be expected with Prismatic Evolutions at this point. These packs are insanely expensive if you're buying them at market price. Luckily, I can get them at not market price. So I don't have to pay, what is it, like $15 per pack right now. So I don't mind opening Prismatic Evolutions as much as many other people might. But I completely understand why some people are like, I'm just not going to open any Prismatic Evolutions. It's not worth my money or my time because the chances of getting something good are so damn low that it's just not worth it. And I feel like I've talked about that a lot already in a previous video or previous videos. I'm actually kind of forgetting by now. But yeah, the reason why people don't really like Prismatic Evolutions, or rather don't like opening Prismatic Evolutions, is because the hit rate of getting one of the illustration rares is 1 in 60. Now 1 in 60 for a special illustration rare is actually pretty normal. However, those sets that have special illustration rares usually also have illustration rares and other cool things you can open. But in Prismatic Evolutions, there's only special illustration rares. There's also full art trainer cards, but none of them are like amazing. In any case, the chance of opening a full art card is really bad. Instead of having illustration rares and other full art cards, you get to open Pokeballs and Master Ball versions of cards, which some people think is cool, some people don't think is cool. I am probably personally in the camp of it's not that cool anymore. At first I thought it was a cool gimmick, then I thought about it and I thought it was really silly that there's 5 different versions of the same card in this set. So you could have this Glaceon right here, this is just a reverse holo. But if you take all the versions of Glaceon, you know, normal, reverse holo, holo, Pokeball, Master Ball, that's 5 versions of this exact same card in the same set. I think that's a little silly, and I'm not the biggest fan of it now that I've had some time to open more Prismatic Evolutions pack. The only thing we're really chasing at this point is the Evolution Special Illustration Rares. I really want to get the Sylveon because Sylveon is my favorite Evolution, and my girlfriend really wants to get the Umbreon because she really likes anything that has to do with the moon. That was a lot of talking, but while I was talking, I was unpacking this cute little accessory pouch you get with the 5 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. I'm not sure what I'm going to be using this for, but I think I'll be using it for my Elite Trainer dice collection. Whenever a new set comes out, I get a few Elite Trainer boxes, and I've started picking up the dice. I actually didn't start doing it until recently, but starting now, I'm going to keep those dice probably in this little Eevee accessory pouch, and he'll just be on my shelf, keeping them safe. You have a few ropes to pull here, and if you pull them together, Eevee goes squish and holds them nice and tight. So thank you so much, Eevee. You're gonna sit up here for the rest of the video. I'm so sorry, I pushed my girlfriend's prized collection, her mousehold card. And now we're gonna get into what many of you are here for, Prismatic Evolutions opening. Here we go again, all right? Stay positive. Be happy. Think about how cool it would be if we just had fun opening these. Yeah, I'm just trying to speak myself into not being disappointed because, like we just talked about, 9 out of 10 times you will be disappointed with Prismatic Evolutions because you're just going to get a Pokeball. And at first, Pokeballs are cool, but then you get like 20 Pokeballs and you're like, okay, can I get something cool now? And then you get 1 Master Ball and you're like, oh yeah, nice. And then you keep getting Pokeballs and maybe a few Master Balls and it keeps being like, I don't really care anymore. And then after that, it just becomes a little stale. And, you know, that's just what happens. In any case, Letleo, Dracloak, Duraludon, Pupitar, Bronzong, Earthen Vessel, Rescue Board. A-Spec is also in this set. A-Spec is fine. Going into a Pokeball Leafeon, though, that is very cute. I know I just said Pokeballs aren't that exciting, and then I got really excited about a Pokeball. But that's because it's Leafeon, and Leafeon is just cute in every card art. Leafeon is just so cute. And then a holo Dunsparce. But you know what? For Prismatic Evolutions, 2 hits right off the bat is pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and sleeve up our little Leafeon. You want to have the honors? Whoop. If you can tell which YouTuber we've been watching that makes that sound, let me know in the comments below. First pack, 2 hits, not too bad. Me and my girlfriend have been watching a lot of different Pokemon YouTube channels. It's gotten so bad that my girlfriend, who before she met me had no interest in Pokemon, now has reels upon reels on Instagram, completely taking over her reels and just not letting her watch anything else other than Pokemon, which makes me happy. But maybe it's gotten a little bit out of hand. We'll see about that. Anyways, Dracloak, Duraludon, Black Bell's Training, Bronzor, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, Executor, Lazy, Aromatisse, Larvitar, and a Hollow Arcaludon. Pack number 3 going into this accessory pouch. You know, first pack was setting us up for success. Second pack made us come right back to the earth, made us humble, made us know that, yes, we are in fact opening Prismatic Evolutions. There is no winners here, only the Pokemon Company wins when it comes to these packs. Fan Rotom, Happenberry, Hoot Hoot, Dreepy, Bronzong, Ogre's Mask, Earthen Vessel, Monkey Dory, Pokeball, hit number 3, going into maybe hit number 4. If that had been a Master Ball, we would have been rich! But it's not, so we'll just put the Pokeball Monkey Dory there, and behind the Umbreon is a Snorlax EX. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. I've always wondered why they put all these star effects on the EX cards. Yeah. Yeah, they actually look fake, you know what I mean? Like, this is real, but it kind of looks like a fake card because of all the stars around them. Anyways, Monkey Dory as well as Snorlax EX going into a sleeve. What are you saying? Whoop, that's right. And Monkey Dory going into the sleeve. All right, honestly, this is one of the better Prismatic Evolutions opening. Not because we're getting something amazing, but just because it's fun when you can open packs, get a few good things, and yeah, like I said, just have fun. Sometimes when you open Prismatic Evolutions, you do it with the mindset of trying to get the Umbreon or the Sylveon or any of the other evolutions, and that's kind of when you set yourself up for disappointment. When you open Prismatic Evolutions with a bit of a more positive mindset and just focus on having fun, it's a lot better of a time. I saw something at the back.
Oh my god.
I saw something. I'm not sure what I saw, but I saw something. Anyways.
I'm good at cheating. Maybe I can see.
Duraludon, Pupitar, Bronzor, Aromatisse, Rescue Board, Suicune, Buddy Puffin, Spritzy, Professor's Research. Ah, so close. I saw something and we did get something. It's not a big thing, but hey, Ogerpon going into the sleeve, and whoop, there we go. You know what? Before we open the last pack, let's just appreciate the gorgeous art of all of the... Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's get to the last pack.
Let's appreciate Mousehold.
Appreciate Mousehold. You know what? For an EX card, this one is pretty damn good. I said before in a previous video, I do generally prefer the V cards of the EX cards, just because the V cards are like full art. But you know what? For an EX card, that one's pretty cute. I like that one. Wait, this one is sealed up good. There we go. All right, the last pack from the Accessory Pouch collection starts off with a code card. Let's see if we can get a clickbait YouTube title like "The Accessory Pouch is amazing," or "Secret pulls from the Accessory Pouch," or "Go buy your Accessory Pouch," sponsored by... No. Last pack.
What?
I saw something. I saw something again. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's an ace spec. But we'll see.
I don't spec anything anymore.
Miltank, Riolu, Aromatisse,
Do it slowly.
Noibat, Diblin, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, Heatran. Nah, it was probably just an ace spec. Maximum belt.
You never know.
Maybe there's more. Glaceon. And the final card of the Accessory collection is a full art Rayford, which we also pulled yesterday.
Yes,
when we opened your box. Oh well, you know what? Oh, I forgot to show the code card. Here you go, guys. Not a code card, the energy card. Yeah, honestly, you know, we got the maximum belt and the Rayford here at the end, and then we also had the Teal Mask Ogerpon, Pokeball Monkey Dory, Snorlax EX, the Treasure Tracker, and the Leafeon Pokeball. I believe for our Pokédex binder, which is of course why we're doing this whole thing. Can you... I didn't say the Pokédex binder throughout the entire video. I usually talk about it for like 5 minutes. For the Pokédex binder, I believe we need the Ogerpon EX Teal Mask, because I'm trying to collect one of each of the masks, or at least I think I am. I don't remember if I set it up in the binder. In any case, I do believe this one can go into the binder. So if that is the case, then you will see me put it into the binder right about now. Wow, look at this card going into the binder. I'm definitely not just talking over the video. I'm gonna superimpose over it. All right, guys, here are the hits once again, minus the Ogerpon EX, which you saw go into the binder. 5 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. Let me know in the comments below which of these cards you think is the coolest. Let me know what you think about PSA cards. And let me know on a scale of 1 to, well, cute, you think this is. I think it's adorable. Anyways, guys, take care. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.